So we're gonna see how far we can get in two-wheel drive in the sand here before I air down, just to kind of show you guys what a difference it makes. And that's it already. Now I'll show you guys airing down. So, as you can see, already kind of dead in the water from not airing down. I like to start off with my easy deflators here. You screw them on and they go down to a preset PSI. Mine happens to be 15. And as you can see, it's doing its work. And we'll move around to the rest of them. It's important to air down both the front and the rear tires. It matters. And while I let those deflate, I like to pull my flagpole out here and put my flag up while I'm waiting on them. And just like that, flag's up. Truck is finally slowing down with the air. You can hear it hissing a lot slower. So what we do at this point is we take a tire pressure gauge, like this one here. This one happens to be a low pressure gauge. It goes up to 20 psi and shows you incrementally 1 1/2 of a psi. And I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but it's at 15 right now is where my rear has stopped. What you're going to be looking for in airing down is having a nice bulge. I'll try to get a good video or picture of it and add into this at some point. But you want the tire sidewall to bag out. And for me specifically, the pressures that have worked best are 12 in the rear and about 14 up front, and that gives me a good starting bulge. If I run into problems, I can let it down more. It's just each tire is different and what works best for you. You need that bulge though. So at this point, I just let more air out until I'm down to 12 in the rear. And I bring it down to whatever pressure I want. Alright, so here's a look at the squat on your tires, which is what you're really looking for, but this is what it looks like on concrete. So, as you can see, there's a nice bulge, and hopefully you can see it, but all the tire that's actually touching the ground versus, I'll show you guys in a little bit here what it looks like once it's actually aired up. And the PSI that we're working with is 8.5. I don't know if you can, I think it's backwards. And now this is what it looks like fully aired back up. You can see how little is actually touching the ground, and that's why you need to air down when you're in sand. See how the bulge is gone? Alright, so now that we're all aired down properly, we're gonna try to drive out. Alright, so we're in two-wheel drive now, and I'm gonna see if you can actually see my rear tire there. We're gonna try reversing out. Just keep steady on the gas, keeping your front wheel straight, and you back up and you don't hit the brakes, just real gentle. And you can try going forward again in